Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Probe Virtual College Fair. We are so excited to have you participating in this event. And we have some fantastic institutions here with us this evening. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, I have just a few housekeeping notes for everyone in attendance. Just a reminder, your camera and microphone are off, so our presenters cannot see or hear you, but you can use the Q&A button to ask questions to the presenters at any time. This is one of many different sessions happening this evening, so please be sure to check out the schedule on the website. And then this presentation is being recorded. Just a small reminder, so if you would like to view it again later, you can view it at strivescan.com/probe. And I would now like to turn it over to our first presenter.
All right, hello everybody. I am sharing my screen now so you guys can see my presentation. I am Ronnie Stewart with Toccoa Falls College. Hopefully you guys can see everything all right here, but I'll jump right in. We are a Christian college in Northeast Georgia, about an hour and a half northeast of Atlanta, kind of close to the South Carolina border. And kind of our motto is center on Christ, change the world. And so that kind of shows you our heart a little bit, is that we are a distinctively Christian college, and that's extremely important to our mission and our vision. So I'm so sorry. All right. So we were founded in 1907. A pretty unique thing about us is that we have a ginormous waterfall on our campus. It is 186 feet tall, and so that's worth the visit alone to come check us out for that waterfall and get some pictures over there. Our enrollment, including online and dual enrollment and on-campus students, is around 1,600. And then we have several majors and minors and degree programs for you to choose from. Ranging, from the School of Professional Studies, School of Nursing, and I'll show you that list as we go forward. We were also recognized as the #2 safest college in Georgia last year. Life at TFC, we have always something going on at the college, whether it be through our campus organizations. Our student government association is really involved in our campus and always throwing some sort of event. You see our campus organizations listed there. We have, being in the foothills of Northeast Georgia, Adventure Bound, Rock Climbing Club are really popular things on our campus. But as you see, we have a wide variety of opportunities. And being a smaller college, there's always opportunities for students that have passions of their own to kind of start their own ministry or club or organization. Intramural sports, we also have that going on. There is constantly a sport happening on campus, and so students always have an opportunity to be competing in co-ed sports and men and women's sports. There's always something going on. We have a couple of coffee shops on campus, and so those are really popular spots to hang out for our students. We also have a disc golf course, and very recently we were ranked in the 50 most beautiful Christian colleges in the country. As I said earlier, our mission and outreach, part of our DNA at TFC, is really important to us. And so we have a lot of partnerships with different community members and organizations, and as you can see here with the Clarkson Refugee Outreach Club, we also have agreements with the Boys and Girls Club and things like that. And so there's a lot of opportunities for students to serve both in the local community and far-reaching into Atlanta and other communities. As I mentioned earlier, we are Christ-centered in our approach, and so we are fully accredited private higher education institution. Our average class size is around 17. As you get into your major, that can even get a little lower. You can have some classes with 10 to 12 students, and it really lends itself to that one-on-one experience with your professors, as you see there with that 16-to-1 student-professor ratio. Really gives an opportunity for you to develop community and for you to really know your professors at TFC. As I mentioned, we have a list here of our degree programs at Toccoa Falls. So we have 4 schools: the School of Art and Sciences, the School of Christian Ministries, the School of Professional Studies, and then the Fetterman School of Nursing. Some of our more popular programs: biology, which has a few concentrations there in public health, ecology, and pre-professional. Our counseling psychology program is very popular at TFC. We have, if you're looking to do ministry of any sort, we're definitely a good pick for you, whether you want to dive deeper into biblical studies or something more practical in ministry, like ministry leadership. Those options can be really good. And then I mentioned our School of Nursing. That is one of our most popular programs on campus. It was founded in 2017. Fully accredited, really good program, and it is that full Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, and so a full 4-year program there. And then we have a wide variety of minors, and so opportunities for you to pair these up with your major of choice at TFC. And for those that are looking for online programs, we have about 10 Bachelor's of Science programs at TFC. And then we just started our graduate studies programs at TFC. And so you see we have a organizational leadership program, a marriage and family therapy program, both offered online. And so with that organizational leadership program, we've had a lot of students enter into 5-year tracks at TFC. It only takes 1 year full time to complete the organizational leadership degree. And the marriage and family therapy is quite unique. Considering it is an online program, there's not many of those programs in the country. Lots of study abroad opportunities for students. We've had students go all over the world, whether that be full semester long trips or a couple week long trips. We have several opportunities for students to get class credit while traveling overseas. And you see a few of these places that we've been over the years. Admissions requirements real quick. We are very recently test optional, so wanted to throw that in there. But we just need the application, and there's a testimony component on the application, and then your transcript, and you're good to go in the admissions process. So very quick there. And then we have tons of financial aid available. 100% of our students receive scholarships and grants in some form or fashion at TFC. We encourage students to just go through that process with us, and we do what we can to make it work for you. And then we do have sports at TFC, men's sports listed, women's sports listed there. We compete in the NCCAA. It's something our community here really loves at TFC. And then you see there opportunities to apply and visit. I would definitely recommend coming to visit our campus and seeing the community for yourself. And like I mentioned, that ginormous waterfall is something to see as well. So that is it for Toccoa Falls College.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie, and I'm with the University of South Florida. At USF, we do have 3 different campuses that are in the greater Tampa Bay area. First, the Tampa campus being our largest campus. When you think of a big D1 university, that's the campus you would think of. Our St. Petersburg and Sarasota campuses offer a lot of the same advantages that you get on the Tampa campus, just smaller class sizes and a more close-knit learning environment. I am housed on the Tampa campus, so I know a little bit more about that one. We do have a total enrollment of 50,000 students on all 3 campuses. Again, a majority of those students are going to be on the Tampa campus. Even though the Tampa campus is quite large, we're still able to keep that student to faculty ratio at 21:1 with an average class size of 33 students. You'll hear me say a lot of our points of pride at USF, and one of our biggest points of pride is definitely the diversity that we have on campus. 41.5% of USF students come from diverse backgrounds. We have students from all 50 states and students coming from over 140 different countries. We have over 200 majors and concentrations at USF. The different majors and concentrations fall under our different USF colleges. Just to name some of our most popular, definitely going to be College of Business, College of Engineering, College of Marine Science, because we are right next to Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach. So students get a lot of their hands-on research right there. And then College of Nursing being our most competitive. Another point of pride for us is we did earn a new title as being one of America's fastest rising universities, and we're now ranked number 46 among public universities, and that was through the US News and World Report. A little bit about campus life at USF. We do have over 700 different clubs and organizations for students to get involved in. They can be academic based, they could be religious based, they can even just be based off of fun. I've heard of students starting their own clubs on campus. I've heard of a Harry Potter group. I've heard of a I Love Chocolate Lovers group on campus. So you can definitely start your own clubs on campus. We have over 1,000 on-campus events each year, famous guest speakers, different TED Talks, concerts and things like that. We are a member of the NCAA Division I athletics. We have 17 different D1 teams, and our USF football team actually plays at Raymond James Stadium where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play. So it's kind of cool. Students get to go to those games at a professional stadium. We also have recreation, intramural, and club sports for students to get involved in. We have several different restaurants on campus, 5 different Starbucks, I know. And we did just open our very own on-campus Publix grocery store. So it's kind of nice. Students can get their groceries and walk right back to the dorms. A little bit more about academics. I know we mentioned that we have over 200 different majors and concentrations, but we're also a tier 1 research institution. So that means throughout all those majors and concentrations, students can get involved in different research projects. So research projects they can have published by the time they graduate and have that on their resume. We also have our Judy Genshaft Honors College. Students can be admitted to USF and then also would have to be admitted into the Honors College. We have a lot of study abroad opportunities for students and access to local, national, and global internships for students. I recommend students getting involved with our career services team so they can help students get involved in that. Housing. So we have housing on the Tampa campus and we have housing on the St. Pete campus. There's traditional style, there's the suite style and the apartment style, just kind of depends on how independent living you would like to be. We have living learning communities throughout all the different housing styles. So students can be roommates with students that are studying the same major or have similar interest. And we also have Greek life on campus. So students that are in Greek life do have their own housing on campus called the Greek villages. All right, so a little bit about the application process for USF. So you can apply online or through the coalition or the common application. We don't take a preference on whichever way you choose to apply. We do have a $30 application fee, or we can accept the ACT, SAT, and NACAC fee waivers. And then to complete your application, we'll just need that official high school transcript sent from your high school. And we will need official standardized test scores. So we'll accept ACT or SAT. And we can super score. So as many times as you've taken those tests, make sure you submit all your scores. Just to name some of the most important deadlines for us, we do have a priority deadline of December 1st. So students are just a little bit more competitive by that time. The next most important deadline is going to be that January 15th deadline. So you can be in the running for those out-of-state merit-based scholarships, which are right here. So coming from out of state, you would be able to be eligible for the non-Florida resident scholarships on here. Again, you would just need a complete application by January 15th, and you would need to have the GPA and one of those test scores, and that award would automatically be yours to help those out-of-state fees. Not only are the scholarships awesome, but I like to share a cost of attendance with students and their parents because we do have one of the lowest rates in the country. Our rates are often the same or lower than in-state rates at non-Florida University. So I like to share that with students. We have the breakdown right here. This is obviously an estimation, but it's a pretty close one. And then this is just a quick review. Why USF? Well, I think because it's a beautiful destination. I moved here from Illinois and I love it. I'm never going back to Illinois. We're highly ranked, lots of degree options, flexible admissions, great student experience, and of course, affordable cost. And then if you have any other questions or want to come in for a tour, please feel free to reach out. That's our general email right there, admissions@usf.edu, but it'll automatically route to me. And yeah, thank you so much. Go Bulls.
Hey guys, my name is Nam and I am with Columbus State University. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today to tell y'all a little bit more about CSU and what we have to offer. So I do want to start by talking about Create You. This is our message for all of our students to carry with them throughout their 4 years with us, because at Columbus State, you can really create the person that you want to become and create the future that you want to have for yourself. So keep that in mind when you're listening to this presentation, and think about all the ways that you can create you at Columbus State University. So just to introduce you guys really quickly to the city that we're nestled in, we're in Columbus, Georgia, second largest city in the state of Georgia. So we're, there's definitely a hustle and bustle in the air there. From the heart of Atlanta, we're only about an hour and a half away from the city of Atlanta. So it's an easy drive. It's very a scenic drive as well, but you can see there at the very bottom, our downtown area. And this is one of the campuses where we do have our, one of our campuses. So you can see Columbus State University at the buildings on the bottom there, but this is just the downtown area to give you an idea of what our downtown area looks like. So we do offer a lot of different majors at Columbus State University. We house our different majors into 4 separate colleges. And the first college that I want to talk about is the College of the Arts. So this houses our art, theater, communication, music program. So it's a really great program for students who are wanting to explore their artistic side, their creative side, and who want to get into maybe film production or theater, art, whatever have you. And then we also have the College of Education and Health Professions as well. So if I have any future nurses in the room, this is going to be the college for you. We have a great nursing program. And then we also have our College of Education here as well. So if you want to be a teacher and you want to pursue teacher education, this would be the college for you. And then we also have our College of Letters and Sciences. And so I would have to say this would be our most populous college in terms of our student numbers, because it houses some of our most popular majors like biology, criminal justice, psychology, English, history, chemistry, earth and space science. So a lot of different majors that are housed in this college. And then we also have our Turner College of Business. So for any of my future business leaders, this is going to be the college for you. We have marketing, accounting, finance, management. We also have some tech-based business degrees as well, like computer science and IT, and MIS, management information systems. So we offer a lot of different academic majors, but one of the things that you're going to find among all of our academic majors is that we do encourage students to get experiential learning. And so getting you out there, getting you to do undergraduate research to, find opportunities outside of the classroom to learn as best as you can. And one thing that's really unique about Columbus State is we actually have 2 campuses that our students get to use every single day. So our main campus is a little bit more of a traditional campus in that when you step foot on our main campus, you will know that you're, it feels very collegiate and you'll know that you're on a college campus. It houses our clock tower, which is pretty iconic to Columbus State University. It also houses our Student Services Center, our big dining hall, and then also our recreation center, which is the pool area that you see at the very bottom there. And then we also have our River Park campus, which again is in the downtown area of Columbus. So we have theaters, the arts, market days that happen on River Park campus, and students can just hop on a shuttle and they'll be transported from one campus to the other very easily within 20 minutes. So I won't go over all the highlights, but you guys can see all of the highlights that we're really proud of that we've been able to achieve for our students and that our students have been able to achieve as an institution. And student life for us is huge because I like to say that a successful college, Columbus State University student, or really college student, is an involved student. So we do offer a lot of student life opportunities with 100 different clubs and organizations, Greek life, sports, servant leadership, and a ton of, different traditions that we have too. And our residence life is, it's really nice. We do require all students outside of our immediate area to live on campus their first year. So you can look at your options here with Clearview Hall on our main campus or River Park campus and Broadway Crossing. Now, I want to talk a little bit about our application process because it's fairly straightforward. So we do have an online application. You can find it on our website, or you can go on to Georgia Futures. There is a $40 application fee. However, if you have a college application fee waiver, you can submit that in lieu of the payment. We do require you to submit an official transcript and then also official test scores. Outside of these 3 documents listed on the screen right here, we don't require much else, no essays, no recommendation letters or anything like that. On this screen, you are going to see the requirements that we need to have, a 2.5 core GPA, and you can also find those SAT and ACT requirements listed on our website as well. Now, we don't have a preference about which one you send, so it just really depends on you and which test you prefer. So keep that in mind. And test scores are required because we are a part of the University System of Georgia, and we are requiring them for spring 2022 and going forward. Now, we're a little bit less than $9,000 a semester. So if you are coming in with Hope or Zell Miller, those scholarships will go a really long way to help you with paying for tuition. But keep in mind that we also stack scholarships as well. And so you're able to bring us any scholarships that you have from private organizations or that you may have earned elsewhere to CSU to help you pay for your education at Columbus State. And we do invite you to come visit us. You can scan this QR code and it will take you to our visit page, and you can register for a visit that you would like to do. So you can come in person to see our main campus. You can come in person to see River Park. And then we also have open house events called Discovery Days. Our next one is this Saturday, but if that's too soon for you, then you can register for the November 13th event. And we'd love to connect with you. We're on all sorts of social media, so definitely give us a follow. And we'd love to connect with you, as I said. And thank you so much.
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey. I'm with Young Harris College. I am happy to be here. Young Harris is located in the heart of the North Georgia mountains. We are a small private liberal arts institution. And when I say small, I mean we're small. So we have about 900 to 1,000 students, and our average class size is about 18 to 1. And when you start getting into your major, your class sizes is going to be about 11 to 1. We offer 30 different degree programs. Our most popular are going to be the musical theater ones and the outdoor studies ones. Those are actually more rare to state schools and to Georgia schools. So those are the reason why they're the most popular ones. We also offer business and psychology, which those programs are growing and they are very popular. Our more notable programs are going to be the Georgia, the one that we partner with University of Georgia is called the 3+2 dual degree. And what that means is you get your mathematics bachelor's with us, and then we transfer you over to UGA to get your mechanical engineering degree. We also have an education program, and our education program will continue on to a master's program, which is only a year long. So if you want to get your master's in teaching, you can do that here as well. I'd like to also state that with our education program, you start shadowing student teachers as a freshman. So you come in and you get to see what student teaching is all about as a freshman, so you're not caught off guard. We have a ton of student life activities on campus. I like to think that student life is unmatched at Young Harris. We have 17 Greek organizations. For our Greek organizations, they're going to be local fraternities and sororities. So they're very involved with the community and they do a lot of community interactions. We also have honor societies and student government, but one of the cool things is we still have a yearbook, so you can also participate in things like yearbook or the astronomy club if you want to. And we have different clubs like There's a sandwich club. They meet every Tuesday in the dining hall and they compete to see who makes the best sandwiches for lunch. So things like that. We do offer group tours, but we also offer private campus tours. For those, you won't be getting your tour from me, someone old. Instead, you get it from a student, and we try to pair you with a student who has similar interests to you. So if you're interested in photography, then we put you with someone who's also interested in photography. Or if you're majoring biology, then we pair you with a student who's majoring in biology. We have a virtual tour as well, and then we have our large purple and white days, and those are fun because the whole campus is involved. You get to meet a community panel, which is parents who have students who are attending the school so they can tell you what it's like being a mountain lion parent. And then you also get to meet professors and department heads, and they can tell you about their departments. Our application process is very easy. You just go to our website, complete the application, which is free, and then submit your high school transcript. And then we send you your decision letter. For us, since we're private, we do offer scholarships as well. And this year the scholarships range from $16,000 to $20,000, and it's based off of your GPA. You'll also need to fill out your FAFSA because this year we are offering an additional $1,000 to anybody who completes their FAFSA. So make sure to get that in. And that is all I have about Young Harris. Thank you, guys.
Hi, everyone. My name is Courtney Kinsey. I'll be presenting on behalf of the University of Tennessee-Knoxville. Just to kind of acclimate you to who we are, where we are. We are located in Knoxville, Tennessee. So we are in the eastern part of the state, about 2.5 hours from the Nashville area and about 40 minutes from the Smoky Mountains National Park. What I love about Knoxville is it really has kind of these dual sides. You have the nature, outdoorsy side with the river right on our backyard and the mountains in the distance. So if you like outdoor activities, East Tennessee is a great place to spend 4 years for college and possibly beyond. And if you're not really into the outdoors, there's still a lot of great urban activities. We have lots of wonderful shops, restaurants, concerts, and festivals that come through our downtown area. So our students really have a lot of opportunities to enjoy entertainment, not just on campus with our student organizations, but in the local community. And also, believe it or not, a lot of companies you recognize like Regal Cinemas, Discovery Inc., which is home to HGTV, the Travel Channel, the Food Network, Pilot Corporation, they're all based in Knoxville. So our students have unique opportunities to partner with some of these big name brands for job shadowing, internships, and even jobs after graduation. So great opportunities to kind of learn about different industries that are literally right down the street from our campus. We are very much a large public university. As you can see here, we have a little over 24,000 undergraduate students. Despite that, our student faculty ratio is still 17-1. So we really pride ourselves on providing opportunities for students to get that more individualized experience, even though we are a large university. It's kind of the best of both worlds in that you get all of the resources of a big school, but still have the benefit of getting to know your professors, getting to know your classmates, and tailoring the experience to what you really want to accomplish. We also offer more than 360 undergraduate majors, some of which I'll talk about on our next slide, including several 5-year direct admit programs where you can actually earn your bachelor's and master's degrees in 5 years on an accelerated track. We currently represent about 20% out-of-state students, with Georgia actually being our largest out-of-state market after Tennessee. And we were founded in 1794, fun fact. Our university has actually been around for 2 years longer than the state of Tennessee. So we have a very rich tradition of education, not only in the Southeast, but in our own state. We currently have 9 undergraduate academic colleges at UT, which you'll see here on this slide. They range in everything from arts and sciences, which is going to be home to all of your pre-professional programs like pre-medicine, pre-dentistry, pre-pharmacy, pre-veterinary medicine, and so forth. Business, which includes our top 3 ranked supply chain management and top 7 ranked business analytics programs. So if you're looking to study business, Tennessee is a great place to do that. Communication and information, education, health and human sciences, our engineering and nursing programs, which are both some of our direct admit colleges where students are admitted at the beginning of their freshman year for full 4-year degrees. And then we also have 2 graduate level programs on our campus in Knoxville, which represent our College of Law and our College of Veterinary Medicine. As far as becoming a Tennessee volunteer, which is our mascot, our application is currently open for seniors. So if you are in the 12th grade and you have not yet applied, we have 2 application deadlines coming up. The first of which is November 2nd. That's our early action deadline for students who want to be considered for honors and scholarship programs. And then our regular deadline, which is December 15th, which is really just for admission to the university overall. So really encourage you, if you haven't already, to try to meet that November 2nd deadline. So you give yourself the best chance of being considered for scholarships and honors in addition to just general admission. We are a member of the Common App, so you can apply through the Common App or through our unique website. And we do require students to submit a self-reported academic record, which is basically a transcript that you complete yourself, along with 1 required essay and the application fee of $50 or your fee waiver. We are test optional through 2025, so we do not require students to submit test scores with their application. But if you feel that your ACT or SAT scores are an important part of your academic profile, you're welcome to submit those. Just know it's not required. So if you would like to apply without them, you are more than welcome to do so. There are no strings attached to that. Briefly talk about this Tennessee student experience. We're really proud of our diverse student body and the very interests that our students have that kind of add a little bit of flavor and unique flair to our university. Like I said, we have over 24,000 students. They come from all 50 states, more than 75 countries, and our students have a wide range of interests. So to meet that demand, we have over 600 different student organizations. There's a club for just about everything, but if there is not yet a club for something you want to bring to the university, you can actually start that club yourself. Of course, we have Greek life organizations if you're interested in joining a social or academic or cultural sorority or fraternity. We have all 3 available to students. We also have a phenomenal programs abroad office for students who are interested in studying abroad. We typically send students to more than 50 countries each year. So lots of variety if you're looking to kind of expand your experience beyond what's offered on our campus in Knoxville. And a whole host of academic resources from career and college advising to student health resources, career coaching, pretty much anything that you need to get not only through your 4 years at UT, but to prepare you for jobs after graduation. We want our students to report that they have been employed or they're enrolled in grad school within 6 months of graduating with their bachelor's from UT. So our staff is really committed to making that process as smooth as possible. If you haven't visited our campus yet, I highly encourage you to do so. You can sign up for an on-campus tour, a virtual tour, or a chat with current students at this website here, visit.utk.edu. And then I'll also provide my contact information and my colleague Kevin's information. If you're in North Georgia, you fall under Kevin's territory. Middle and Southern Georgia, you've got me. So feel free to reach out to either of us if you have any additional questions. Thanks and go Vols.
Hi, everyone. My name is Madison Phillips, and I'm an admissions counselor from Brenau University. Brenau was founded in 1878 in Gainesville, Georgia, which now holds our women's college and co-ed undergraduate school. Our Gainesville campus is our main and only residential campus, and students have the option of taking day, evening, and online classes. Brenau has 4 colleges. These include the College of Business and Mass Communications, the College of Education, the College of Fine Arts and Humanities, and the College of Health Sciences. We offer associate's, bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees within these programs, and our student-teacher ratio is 11 students per 1 professor, which means that students are not just a number, but they truly get that one-on-one experience in every classroom. Our application is free always, and we do not have a deadline for acceptance. All we need after your application is complete is your high school transcript, and then we'll be able to give you your admissions decision. We're test optional, and we require a minimum GPA of 2.75 to be admitted into Brenau. We have many scholarship and aid opportunities at Brenau, and your merit scholarship is based on your GPA, and the amount that you'll receive will be listed in your acceptance letter. Georgia students are eligible for the Hope Scholarship, and our Legacy Scholarship is given to students with family members who are alumni. We also have talent scholarships within athletics, music, theater, dance, and fine arts, and the arts. And once your FAFSA is complete, our financial aid office puts together your full financial aid package with all of the aid that you have been awarded. Under the College of Business and Communications, we have one of our most prestigious programs, which is our Executive Women's MBA. And our Master of Business Administration has also been ranked #1 in the Metro Atlanta area. There are many degrees within the College of Business and Communications that you can pursue, and each have wonderful opportunities for hands-on experience and internships. We also have a broadcasting radio station in our mass communications building. Our College of Education provides our students with the NCATE accreditation and study abroad opportunities. And within the first education course, our students are immersed in the classroom, and we have more than 600 Brenau graduates working as educators in the North Georgia region. We offer both undergraduate and graduate degrees in elementary, middle grades, and special education. The College of Fine Arts and Humanities is collaborated with the Gainesville Theater Alliance, which is the top-ranked theater program in the Southeast, and we are also affiliated with the High Museum of Art in Atlanta, so all of our students get in free to the museum, and there are also opportunities for our own art majors to display their work there as well. With any of our fine arts and humanity programs in music, theater, and dance, you must submit an audition to be admitted into the program, and this is separate from your academic admission. And these are all of our fine arts and humanities degrees. In our Ivester College of Health Science, we have a real-world simulation lab, a 10-station human anatomy lab, and we offer community outreach through on-site counseling in our master's counseling program. And we offer physical therapy and occupational therapy to the public as well. We offer both undergraduate and graduate programs in health sciences. Our students gain hands-on opportunities for learning in our neighboring hospital, Northeast Georgia Medical. And we also have the Downtown Center specifically for our PT, OT, and PA programs. We offer 12 sports within our women's college, which are listed here, and almost all athletes receive athletic talent scholarships. We offer both in-person and virtual tours every weekday, and we can always accommodate private tours as well and get you on campus, hands-on, one-on-one conversations with professors and faculty. My contact information is over here on the left, along with our other 2 admission specialists for undergrad. And then we also have 2 others on this slide as well. Thanks.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, everyone, to all of our presenters. I'm going to ask all of our presenters if they don't mind turning your cameras back on. We've got, let's see, about 6 minutes left in our session together this evening. So I am going to pose a Q&A question that our presenters are going to share some more information with you. And we'll just go the same order that everyone presented it. So that one question will be, what is one piece of advice you would give someone going through the college search process? Toccoa, you want to start us off?
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad to get to go first here. I think the easiest one there is visit. Get on campus anywhere that you're interested. Get on that campus, because I really think that based on that feel of campus, your experience with professors and students, you'll have a really good idea at the end of visiting all of your schools, like which one my home is. So visit.
Yeah, I always say visits too. Obviously, that's really important. Even if it has to be virtually, visit in person. And then I guess just to add to that, don't be shy to ask questions to like your admissions recruiters, because we're really happy to help and talk about the school. So yeah.
And I would say to start early, so do everything early in terms of applying to college and doing that whole search process. Time is your friend here, so you want to, start early and get on it right away.
My advice would be to talk to students, whether you're linked up with them on a tour or social media, or your admissions counselor pairs you with someone, but talk to students, find out the ins and out of campus and what they really think about the school.
I will add to not discredit any schools based on, pre-existing ideas of what they offer or don't offer. Just keep your options open and really do your own research versus what your friends have said about a certain school or things that you've heard in the past, just to keep an open mind in researching all of your options.
I would say keep your mind open to what you think you might want to major in, because it's okay to go in not knowing what you want to do. A lot of times it's actually a good thing. So don't be set on something if you're not sure exactly what you want to do.
Fantastic. I just saw we had a question come in through Q&A. I don't know if everyone else saw it. It was directed to Tennessee. So I was just wondering, maybe you can answer that question for everyone, just so they see. The question was, can you just explain the holistic review process? Is that something you'd be able to explain to everyone real quick?
Yeah, so typically holistic review means that we are looking at all aspects of your application. We're not solely basing our admissions decision on meeting a minimum test score or GPA standard. So anything that you provide in your application, whether it's the essay, letters of recommendation, the types of classes you've taken, activities you've been a part of, it's all fair game for the review process. So we want you to be as detailed as possible so that we get the fullest picture of you as an applicant, because we're not just computers basing a decision off of numbers. We're really looking at all the details that you provide in your application as well.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. And then I am just sharing my screen one last time. So students, families, attendees, we just want to thank you one more time for joining us this evening. Just a quick little note, when you do close this window, there will be a very, very quick, I promise, 5-question survey. If you're willing to provide any feedback, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Remember, there are some other sessions happening this evening, so if you haven't signed up for those, feel free to head to the website and sign up for some additional ones. And then you will be able to find this recording from this session, as well as recordings from all of the other sessions at strivescan.com/PROBE. I want to thank everyone one more time, students, families, attendees, of course, and then all of our presenters. Everyone did fantastic this evening. So we hope you have a wonderful evening. And students, we wish you the absolute best of luck in your college search process. Everyone have a good evening. Bye.